What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and today we are going to swap across to my Town Hall 10 account to show you some raids without my queen. So she is still sleeping, she's on her way to level 34, soon to be 35, but in the meantime, whilst your heroes are upgrading, you have to either drop in the level of base that you take, or change to a strategy which is less reliant on your heroes, which is probably going to be air attacks, and I like the mass dragon strategy. So in order to demonstrate that, I'll show you the two raids I had from this war. Now this strategy is perfect if you can find anti 3-star bases with the Town Hall skewed off to one side, as in this raid, or even if you can find a base that has the 2 air defences from one side out of range of the Town Hall. Now you have to take into consideration the direction of the air sweepers as well. So you can see in this one, I ZapQuaked that hardest to get to air defense at the very north, and then the one at the right hand side here, I put in a rage with a lava hound and some balloons because I knew they only had a few defenses to get through before they could take that air defense down. That then leaves me with another 2 spells, so you want to use a rage to encompass a lot of dragons and push them to the Town Hall, so you will see that the far circumference of that rage spell literally touches the Town Hall, and that means that the dragons will be under rage right the way up to the Town Hall, including taking it out. I then took a freeze spell as well, which I was planning to use on the air sweeper and the Inferno, but then I decided to use it on the Teslas. Definitely can be argued either way, and probably should have just went with my original plan on the air sweeper. From there, once you've got the Town Hall, it is putting your remaining hero, if you have one, often you'll get the 50% anyway, on at the far side in order to pick up as many buildings as possible. Should have maybe put him in where the Dark Elixir Pump is at the top there as well, because the Archer Tower was occupied, but not to worry, easily got the 2 stars, which is all I'm focusing on when I'm down the Archer Queen. Now if you're upgrading both heroes, it will be extra important that you scout the base for any free snipes, or failing that, bring a wider spread of dragons so long as you get the Town Hall as well. Now moving on to our second raid, you will see the 2 air defences at the back are out of range of the Town Hall. However, the 2 closest, you have to weigh up whether you want to come in with an army of balloons or just ZapQuake them both, as I do in this case. And you will see the air defense on the left, I get an added bonus of that air sweeper as well. Not to mention that damage on the Town Hall. Now people might say, this is only a 2-star attack. But if you're down a hero, or there's not many other bases left that you could 3-star, then getting the 2-star on a base and securing that is the best option if it allows your higher players to then drop down and aim for a 3-star on a more realistic or easier base for them. Because a lot of 3-star strategies will fail and end up as 1-stars, so you want to be securing 2 stars across the board first before you make a push for any 3s. Getting back to the raid, you can see that I came across with a wider spread of dragons on this one, as I was explaining before, because since the Town Hall was so off-centered, I knew I was going to get it quite easily. Therefore, I could aim for a higher percentage by spreading my dragons out a bit further, and I put my king in as well, where he was covered a little bit by the dragons. And guys, remember, if it's your king that you have left over, you want to try and keep him on a path through the outside of the base. You don't want him banging against a wall and just getting taken down easier than he needs to. So do bear that strategy in mind if you are in war without your heroes. If you can get to an air defense easy enough with a lava hound and some balloons, then by all means go for it. If not, you can always just ZapQuake 2 of them and use a rage spell to help push your dragons through to that Town Hall. And that will wrap it up for today's video, guys. I've been your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe for more Clash of Clans, and until next time, peace out, guys.
Stay tuned for more Clash of Clans.